Hello, Jr. 6. I miss you all so much. But I need you to remember that you didn't start your vacation yet. You need to end up all your confirmed syllabus first, and then you can do whatever you want. And your confirmed syllabus is Unit 1, which you end up at school, and Unit 3, and this is going to be the last lesson in Unit 3. Okay, let's start our lesson. In the last video, we talked about lateral and total area of cube. And you know the meaning of lateral and total area. Today we're going to talk about lateral and total area of cuboid. But first, let's review together some of the properties of cuboid. Cuboid has 6 faces of rectangular shape. In a cuboid, each two opposite faces are congruent and parallel. This means that each two opposite faces are equal in area. It has 12 edges. Each 4 opposite are equal. This means I have three groups of edges. These 3 groups are defined as length, width, and height, and they are not equal. The cuboid also has 8 vertices, and its base can be in shape of rectangle or square. Here are some more rules about rectangle and cuboid you need to remember first before starting. Area of rectangle equal length times width. Perimeter of rectangle equal length plus width times 2. Volume of cuboid equal length times width times height, or it can be base area times height, because of course you know that length times width equals to area. The reverse of the rules, I have 3 magic triangles here. Let's start with the first one. I have area up, length, width down. So if he asks for the length, I'm going to hide it, and then I'm going to divide the area by width. And if he asks for the width, I'm going to divide the area by length. What if he gives you the perimeter and he asks for the length? You're going to divide the perimeter by 2 and then subtract the width from the answer. And if he asks for the width, you're going to divide the perimeter by 2 and then subtract the length from the answer. Second magic triangle, you have volume up, base area, and height down. So if he asks for the base area, you're going to divide the volume by height. And if he asks for the height, you're going to divide the volume by base area. Third and last magic triangle, you have volume, length, width, height. So if he asks for the length, you're going to divide the volume by width and height. And if he asks for the width, you're going to divide the volume by the product of length and height. And if he asks for the height, you're going to divide the volume by the product of width and length. Okay, in the last video, I asked you to imagine yourself sitting in an empty cube room. Cube means all the faces are equal, but in the cuboid, it's different. So today I'm going to ask you to imagine yourself sitting in an empty cuboid room. But first, let me show you the 3 groups I talked about. Here is the first edge equal to this edge, equal to the opposite edge here, equal to the opposite edge here. These are the first group, and we call them the width of cuboid. Second group, I have this edge here equals to this edge here, equal to the opposite edge here, equals to the opposite edge here. Okay, these are the second group, and we call them the length of the cuboid. Third and last group, I have this edge here equal to this edge here, equals to the opposite edge here, equals to the opposite edge here. Okay, these are the last group, and we call them the height of the cuboid. Okay, did you imagine yourself sitting in an empty cuboid room? So tell me what you see. You can see 4 walls. Each 2 opposite walls are equal in area. You can see 1 ceiling up and 1 floor down. Ceiling and floor are the bases of the cuboid, and they are equal in area. You know that from cube, that lateral surface area means the area of the four sides, the area of the four walls, okay, without ceiling and without floor. Here are the three dimensions of the cuboid: height, width, length. Girls, I'm buying a new home. My interior designer is asking me to give him my room's measurement. So first, I need to know the dimensions of the room. I need to know the width. I need to know the length. I need to know the height. If he's asking me about the room's measurement, I must give him the lateral surface area and the total surface area. Okay? Let me show you first how to get the lateral surface area. The lateral surface area means I'm going to get the area of the four walls, okay? And each two opposite walls are equal. Wall number 1 is equals to wall number 2. Wall number 3, sorry. Wall number 2 is equals to wall number 4. To get the area of each wall, I must have two dimensions. In the first wall, my two dimensions are width and height. And of course, wall 3 will have the same dimensions, which are width and height. Wall number 2, my two dimensions is going to be length and height. And of course, wall number 4 is going to have the same dimensions, which are length and height. So to get the lateral surface area, I'm going to add the areas of these four walls. So wall number 1 area equal width times height. Wall number 2 area equal length times height. Wall number 3 equal width times height. Wall number 4 equal length times height. So here I'm going to add 2 length times height plus 2 width times height. I have here 2 equal walls and another 2 equal walls. So I'm going to add 2 length times height plus 2 width times height. You have here the height as a common number, so you're going to get it out here. And you have 2 as a common number too, so you're going to get it out. What is the remainder from the first bracket? I have length, and the remainder from the second bracket I have width. And the operation between them is plus, okay? 2 times length plus width. Remind me, this is the rule of what? Yes, excellent. This is the rule of perimeter. So to get the lateral area, I'm going to multiply height by perimeter. We conclude that the lateral surface area equal perimeter of base times height. I told you before that the base can be in shape of square or rectangle. So if the base is in shape of rectangle, I'm going to get the perimeter by adding length and width and multiply the answer by 2. And if the perimeter is in shape of square, if the base is in shape of square, I'm going to get the perimeter by multiplying side by 4. I gave my interior designer the lateral area. Now he needs to know the total area. Again, I'm going back to my room. Here are the 3 dimensions. Okay. Here is the ceiling and here is the floor. We got the lateral surface area. This means I got the area of the 4 walls. So what we need to get the total area? I need to add to the lateral area the area of the ceiling and the area of the floor. And we know that ceiling and floor are what are the bases of the cuboid, and they are equal in area. The dimensions of these two faces are what? Excellent, are length and width. So to get the area of ceiling, I'm going to multiply length by width. And to get the area of floor, also I'm going to multiply length by width, because they are equal. So to get the total area, we will add the lateral area to the area of ceiling and floor. This means I'm going to add the lateral area to 2 times length times width. Length times width, I can hear you. Length times width equals to area. So to get the lateral area, I'm going to add it, to get the total area, sorry, I'm going to add the lateral area to 2 times area of base. Okay, we conclude that the total surface area of cuboid equal lateral surface area plus area of 2 bases. Again, if the base is in shape of rectangle, we're going to get the area by multiplying length and width. And if the base is in shape of square, you're going to get the area by multiplying side by side. What if the cuboid is without a lid? I told you in the last video, without a lid means I'm going to lose one of the bases, okay? This means you're going to lose ceiling or floor. So, to get the total surface area of cuboid without a lid, you're going to add lateral surface area to area of one base only. Only one base, because you lost the other one. So let's start some exercises to know if we understand the lesson well or not. Exercise number 1. A cuboid, its length is 6 centimeter, its width is 4 centimeter, and its height is 8 centimeter. Find its lateral surface area and its total surface area. Okay, girls, let's agree on something. To get the lateral surface area and to get the total surface area, you need first to get the perimeter of base and area of base. Okay, we need the perimeter to get the lateral surface area, and we need the area to get the total surface area. So first, let's get the perimeter of base by adding length and width and then multiply the answer by 2. This means I'm going to add 6 to 4 and then multiply the answer by 2 equal 20 centimeter. Area of base equal length times width equal 6 times 4 equal 24 centimeter square. Lateral area equal perimeter of base times height. This means I'm going to multiply 20 by 8 equals 160 centimeter square. To get the total area, I'm going to add the lateral area to 2 times area of base. This means I'm going to add 160 to 2 times 24, and my answer is 208 centimeter square. Exercise 2. A room in the form of cuboid. Its inner dimensions are 5 meter length, 3.5 meter width, 3 meter height, and it's wanted to paint its lateral walls. The cost price of 1 square meter is 9 LE. Calculate the required cost. I want to paint lateral walls only. This means I'm going to get the lateral area only. Okay? So I'm going to get the perimeter by adding length and width and then multiply the answer by 2 equal 5 plus 3.5 times 2 equals 17 centimeter. To get the lateral area, I'm going to multiply perimeter of base by height. This means I'm going to multiply 17 by 3 and my answer is 51 centimeter square. Cost price of painting of lateral walls of the room, I'm going to multiply the lateral area by the cost of 1 square meter. This means I'm going to multiply 51 by 9 and my cost price is going to be 459 LE. Exercise 3. A cuboid shaped box with a square base. Its length is 9 centimeter, its height is 20 centimeter. Calculate the lateral and total area. Okay, my base here is in shape of square. This means I'm going to use squares rule. Perimeter of base equals side times 4. This means I'm going to multiply 9 by 4 equal 36 centimeter. Area of base equals side times side. This means I'm going to multiply 9 by 9 equals 81 centimeter square. Lateral area equal perimeter of base times height. This means I'm going to multiply 36 by 20 equals 720 centimeter square. Total area equal lateral area plus 2 times area of base equal 720 plus 2 times 81 equal 882 centimeter square. Exercise 4. A box without the lid. Its length is 12 centimeter and its width is 4 centimeter and its height is 7 centimeter. calculate its total area. Okay, he needs here the total area only. But to get the total area, I need the lateral area. This means I'm going to get the perimeter first by adding length to width and then multiply the answer by 2 equal 12 plus 4 times 2 equal 32 centimeter. Area equal length times width equal 12 times 4 equal 48 centimeters square. Lateral area equal perimeter of base times height equal 32 times 7 equal 224 centimeter square. To get the total area, I'm going to add the lateral area to area of one base because here the box is without a lid. This means I'm going to add 224 to 48 and my final answer is going to be 272 centimeters square. Exercise 5, and it's going to be the last exercise. The inner dimensions of a swimming pool are 24 meter, 16 meter, and 3.5 meter. It's necessary to cover its inner floor and sides with a square-shaped ceramic tiles of side length 20 centimeter. Okay, girls, here you have different units. The swimming pool units is meter, and the ceramic tile is centimeter. So you can change the units first, or you can change it in the final answer. Okay? How many tiles are needed? How many tiles means I need a number. And I told you in the first term, to get a number, I'm going to divide something big by something small. So I'm going to get the perimeter of base of the swimming pool by adding length to width and then multiply the answer by 2 equal 24 plus 16 times 2 equal 80 meter. Area of base equal length times width equal 24 times 16 equal 384 meters square. Lateral area equal perimeter of base times height equal 80 times 3.5 equal 280 meters square. Total area equal lateral area plus area of one base. Swimming pool, girls, is without a lid. Okay, the truck also is without a lid. Okay, so I have two shapes without a lid here: swimming pool and truck. So the total area equal 280 plus 384 equal 664 meters square. The area of one tile equal side times side, because the tile is in shape of square, equal 20 times 20 equal 400 centimeters square. I need here to change from centimeter square to meter square, or you can change from meter square to centimeter square. It's going to give me the same exact final answer. Okay, I choose here to change from centimeter square to meter square. So I divided the answer by 10,000 equal 0.04 meter square. The number of tiles, I'm going to divide the total area of swimming pool by area of one tile equal 664 divided 0.04, and my final answer is 16,600 tiles. Okay, girls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed and you understand the lesson well. Okay, I'm going to miss you all so much till next year. Now you end all the confirmed syllabus. You can solve in your book and in your booklet anything about Unit 1 and Unit 3. You can find in the booklet page 90 and 94 is some exercises about lateral and total area of cube and cuboid. Starting from page 62 in the book till page 89 is Unit 3. You can solve whatever you want in these pages, okay? You can solve many exercises about Unit 1 and Unit 3. See you all in next year. I'll miss you so much till then. Bye, girls.